has formally decided to apply for NATO membership following a decision by its neighbour Finland. But now we are starting to see some reluctance amongst the Swedish public, some Swedish experts, but also former Swedish high officials.
I think there's some reason that people are worried about this very fast process because it's been declared by the government we have to move fast, we have to follow Finland, and many don't believe that it's absolutely correct to say so, because some have argued, especially some former officials, government members, that we're not in such a hurry. We could wait a bit and analyze the situation a little bit more deeper instead of just rushing to NATO.
Well, democracy is normally a very slow process. Everyone has to be involved. It has to be discussed properly. But this has been a steamroller on fire really during these 2 months. So we didn't really have a proper public discussion. That is really the argument that has been going on lately. Is there a big public opinion against NATO? No, but we are a bit reluctant, most of us. It's gone very fast, but for the ruling Social Democratic Party, it was a golden opportunity in a way. There is a big hesitancy in the party for NATO membership. Now they had the wind in the back, they could move forward rapidly. Had they waited for a year or so, public opinion could have been very different indeed. It was a rushed decision. It has not been debated among the public, but the timing was very good for the government. They wanted to get rid of this question before the elections that we have in September.
I think Sweden joining NATO will affect the Sami people because they see our area as a military area where we already live, and there will be increased military activities in Sapmi, which is what we call our area. So I think it will be problematic. I think that we focus on the wrong things right now. We focus on peace by increasing military activities. And I think military activities in the Arctic region is really problematic because the Arctic region is a really fragile landscape. And we already now see how climate change affects our way of life. And this area is really fragile for intrusions in any way. So I think that they might see our land as a big landscape where there is nothing, but actually it's the heart of the world.
We are strongly against nuclear weapons in Sweden. We look at NATO with skepticism. I mean, NATO's had a troubled history as well recently. And we're not really happy with having a commander that is American, and America has its own interests. Are they compatible with the Swedish ones? Not always.
The right thing to Sweden to do right now, as I see it, is to understand it's going to take some time. I think all of us in Sweden, and also the decision makers, have been a little bit naive, thinking that it's going to take a couple of weeks or a couple of months and then we are members. It's not the way it works. Every single NATO member has a saying in this process. And as you know, some of the NATO members have concerns about Sweden becoming a member. So I think it's going to take time.